Grizzly announces extended compatibility for AMD Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs. While many Grizzly products will have full compatibility with AMD Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs, some won't. Grizzly issues a notice, declaring support for AMD Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs and listing all the compatible products. AMD Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs are going to be released soon, starting with the AMD Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D, which is expected on 7th November. Grizzly confirms the launch and says that the launch is imminent. That said, it issued an important notice, declaring that it will support Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs for its products. The launch of the new X3D processors for the Ryzen 9000 series is imminent. We have been able to verify internally that both the Ryzen 9800 by 3D and the 9950 by 3D will be compatible with some of our products. However, we would like to point out that changes may occur in the production of these processors. This typically affects the adhesive points on the SMD components on the circuit board. Should any issues arise at these points during installation, our customer service team is available to assist. The company pointed out that there might be some changes to the design of these chips, affecting the adhesive points on the SMD components, which can affect compatibility. However, this shouldn't discourage users of Grizzly products, as the company is offering customer support to resolve the issues. Nonetheless, Grizzly has listed all the compatible products for the Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs, which should pose no incompatibility outside of the box, at least for now. These include popular water cooling products, heat spreaders, mounting kits, thermal paste accessories, and some tools. All of these were released for the Ryzen 7000 and 7000 by 3D CPUs, but since the socket remains the same, the products should be compatible with the 9000 by 3D CPUs as well. Water coolers: AM5 Micro Direct Die, AM5 Micro Direct Die RGB, AMD Micro Direct Die Pro RGB V1. Heat spreaders: all style equals font weight, 400, greater than AM5 high performance heat spreader. Mounting frames and kits: all style equals font weight, 400, greater than AM5 contact and ceiling frame. AM5 adapter and offset mounting kit. AM5 short backplate. AM5 M4 backplate. Tools: all style equals font weight, 400, greater than Ryzen 7000 DLID die mate. Ryzen 7000 lapping tool. Thermal paste accessories: AMD Ryzen 7000 CPU guard. Currently, there aren't any compatibility issues for the Ryzen 9000 CPUs, but as the recently deleted Ryzen 9800 by 3D CPU shows some changes to the design, Grizzly is perhaps pointing out such differences in their latest notice. As per the design, the Ryzen 9000 by 3D won't have a 3D cache in front of the CCDs, which is the usual X3D CPU design. Instead, the 3D cache will be underneath the CCD. Theoretically, it shouldn't pose any compatibility problems with the existing Ryzen 7000 9000 compatible Grizzly products, but in case some kind of concern arises, Grizzly will provide support to its customers. Moreover, it has mentioned the products that won't be compatible with these processors. These are the AMD Ryzen 7000 Direct Die Frame and the Ryzen 7000 Direct Die Frame V2, but it seems like the company isn't sure, as it says that these will likely be incompatible and strongly advises against any modifications.